What's up, everybody? So this is a picture of Zahana Dayart. I hope I'm not butchering her name, but she passed away yesterday at the age of 39. She's a social media influencer, a raw vegan social media influencer. And according to everything that I read, she was basically a fruitarian. She was living in Malaysia, I believe, and ate a lot of the exotic fruits there. And yeah, then I read she was consuming some sprouts or greens, but mostly a fruitarian diet. And by the look of the picture, you can obviously see that there was some severe malnourishment going on or lack of absorbing minerals and nutrients. Now, I wanted to touch on this because I was a raw vegan in 2000 till late 2005. And when I first started the diet, I felt like crap the first 5 or 6 months, was going through a lot of detoxification, and that typically happens when you switch to a diet that's so high in alkaline forming foods. And then after I weathered the storm, I started to feel really good. But then I would say the last year or so felt very weak, very lethargic, brain fog. My gum lines were receding really bad. When I exercised, I felt like the weights were lifting me. I wasn't lifting them. And I had the honor and privilege to meet a lot of different types of holistic health practitioners, medical doctors that believed in holistic practices. And they were all telling me when I would go to them, tell them how I was feeling. They're like, this is not for everybody, and it's not for most people. And I just didn't want to believe it because I identified so much at that point with being a raw vegan. It becomes very cultish with any kind of a diet. Look, I know many sick meat eaters and I know many sick vegans. So it's not about the title, it's about your lifestyle. And that's the point of this video. People, do not marry yourself to a title. When I became a vegan, I love animals, but it wasn't for ethical reasons when I did it. I did it because I wanted to vibe at the highest rate possibly with my health. I wanted to be the healthiest version of myself. And when I started not feeling healthy anymore, I had to look myself in the mirror and remind myself, why did you start this in the first place? If you were looking for optimal health, you are certainly not achieving it now by feeling the way you feel. So that's what I want all of you to get. If you're doing something that's of a diet, if you're full-blown carnivore and you feel great at first and then you start feeling like crap, don't stay a slave to the title because you will pay for it, as you could see that this girl did. It's not, we all need balance in our life. And look, I know some people that thrive as vegans. I'm not going to lie. And I know a lot of vegans that are sick and vice versa with meat eaters. So it just comes down to having more of a balanced approach and doing what's right for you and being truthful to yourself.